reaction to the suspension?
I mean, I was a little bit disappointed. I think, a little bit more than I was expecting. I think I recognized, like, as a player, I got to be in control of my stick, and obviously, my intent was to never, catch belly up high, but I did. I made a mistake, and I think, I recognize that deserves some sort of punishment. I just thought, 2 games was a lot.
What did they tell you about it, Austin? Did you understand where they were coming from? Because you have a clean record, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think just, that was my first time obviously experiencing one of those things, and I don't really know what else to say just about the whole experience. Obviously, there's always going to be 2 opinions or multiple opinions. I saw it a certain way, and obviously they saw it a different way. So it is what it is. I'm happy to be back. It's been a long week, but I'm excited to be playing tomorrow.
What did you like most about the way the team played the 2 games you missed?
I just think, those were 2 really, really complete games. I think especially last night against one of the best teams in the league. I just thought we did a really good job staying connected, all 5 guys on the ice, clogging up the neutral zone, not giving them too much time and space. They're a team that obviously plays with a lot of speed, a lot of pressure, and I thought we really just managed that really well.
You've always been a real even-killed guy. Now, since your first game, how difficult is it for you to keep the emotions in check when you don't get the calls? And then, I know the OT against Arizona was the obvious one, but others don't have it. How difficult is that for you to tamp things down every so often?
I don't know. I think I'm pretty composed in general, so that stuff doesn't really bother me. I know my job is to go out there and just play hockey, and I can only control so much. So I just go out there, try to play hard and compete and do what I can to obviously help the team win and just play my game.
Is there any surprise on your end that you don't draw more penalties? Your teammates have said you have the puck all the time, so their eyebrows are certainly raised.
I don't know. Like I said, I just I go out there and play hockey. Whatever happens, happens. That stuff's just kind of out of my control, so I don't really spend too much time dwelling on it.
What are your first impressions of the goalie?
Yeah, Shalley's been great. I think just kind of reiterating what so many guys have said. I mean, it's just pretty, relevant. I think just his composure. He doesn't really get rattled in there, and he's a pretty quiet guy, but you can see he's got that fiery, competitive nature to him that when he goes in, he expects a lot out of himself. So. Obviously, a really great start for him in the last 2 games, and you just want to keep him going. And I thought the guys did a really good job in front of him as well.
He plays like he's been there, right? He has been in Sweden last year, so he's got a bit of a track record.
Yeah, I mean, you don't. He's just really quiet. He's really soft-spoken, but I think just his. Just like his energy, it just exudes confidence, and he doesn't have to tell you or voice that. I think it just shows when he's in the crease and when he's in the net, during the game. So he's been really, really fun to watch.
As NHL debuts go, you had one that was maybe just as good as his the other night. How difficult is that in your first game on a stage like this in Toronto to sort of keep those emotions in check and still find a way to produce at the level that you and he did?
I just think, just keeping it simple. It's pretty simple going out there. Hockey is something that we've been doing our whole lives, and in the end, that's what you're out there going, put to do. So no matter where it is, it's Toronto, it's in Sweden, it's with all the media, all the cameras around you, it's in the end you're just going out there and you're playing hockey. And I think that's just kind of the mindset that he has, and nothing really shakes him or rattles him. And obviously in those 2 games it showed, and we're all really happy for him. He's a really nice guy, and it's not easy to just step in, especially in this market with what's been going on the last couple months, to just step in and be solid right away. So we just want to continue doing this thing.
When you've missed time in the past, it's been obviously injury related. In the middle of the season, do you feel like because you've been still skating, it'll be easier to kind of pick up where you left off coming off the suspension, or what's kind of your rhythm?
Yeah, I think it'll take me a little bit just to kind of, it's tough. Like, you're playing every other night, and then obviously you sit for almost a full week. So, it's been nice being able to skate and work with some of the development guys, just kind of keep in good shape. But there's nothing like obviously playing in games and, getting in there. So, I sense there'll be a little bit of rust, but, once you kind of just get your feet wet out there, it should all come back. Just try to get in a rhythm and play hard.
Where's your respect level for the national captain and what he does year in, year out, Auston?
Yeah, he's impressive. I've been able to get to know him. We share the same agent, so just a really great guy off the ice. But obviously, his play on the ice, it's fun to watch. He's just elite and so many different aspects out there, and he drives play for that team. And is a guy that you obviously have to be aware of when he's out there. He jumps into play, skates extremely well, and his hockey IQ I find is next level. So he's a fun guy to watch, and obviously playing against him is never easy.
Have you talked to Michael at all about the culvert and the possibility of one more, just like you?
No, not really.
What do you think of his pace?
I don't know. I think he's obviously been playing really well. I don't really keep up to date with all that stuff. I think I leave that to you guys. And but I know his main focus is just staying present, making sure he's ready to play every night and competing and doing what obviously he does that makes him so effective. As a teammate. So I don't think that stuff really wears on him too much, or he thinks about it too much, as he should. So.
It's the last game before the trade deadline for the team. What's your sense of the group? I know you guys are in a good spot, but it's always kind of a bit of a weird time.
Yeah, it's always a weird time. You never really know what to expect. Obviously, when it gets down to crunch time, that's kind of when all the big trades and stuff kind of start to swing around. But that stuff's also out of our control, and obviously, Doobie and the management and staff will kind of handle that, and we'll just kind of see where it goes. But I think everybody in here is really confident in our group and likes our group. I think through the ups and downs of the season, we bounced back and regrouped well when things haven't been going our way or haven't been going well for us. And these challenges, I think, make you better off in the long run.